Hello, welcome to the weird dusty corners of the internet that we call home, taking a chill nap with some background noise. How's the new roommate turning out, James? How long is his lease?
The old TV behind the curtain trick, we've all done it.
Yo, I don't know about you guys, but the saga continues with this unreal meat. You gotta watch this. This is crazy. The corned beef is actually starting to disappear. Oh man, when will they stop doing this? Something's wrong, I swear to God.
It's hard to argue that the quality of food hasn't got worse. Well, that's the excuse I give for my cooking. Well, that was terrifying. I love the fact that some dude didn't stop filming because priorities. Elephant charging at you? Yeah, but good content though.
Posted 4 days ago by Wesley Dos Santos and many other accounts, a supposed leaked video of 3i Atlas. Doesn't look like a comet, does it? But it could be fake, but we'll never know.
NASA group launches defense probe to protect Earth from Manhattan-sized comet. A NASA-coordinated group has reportedly begun efforts to observe Comet 3i Atlas after it was seen emitting a never-before-seen alloy and exhibiting other strange behaviors. So not like a comet then.
However, here, if we ever encounter alien technology, everything will change. It will affect the financial markets, it will affect politics in a major way. So my point is simple. This is different than other scientific matters, and the intelligence agencies know very well that events with very small probability have to be considered seriously because they could have major implications.
Avi Loeb is giving some pretty chilling warnings in his interviews. The celestial object, which was first noticed on July 1st, has notably displayed a host of unusual characteristics that seem to defy normal comet behavior. These include an anti-tail, a jet of particles that point towards the sun instead of away from it, as is typical. The comet also emitted a plume that contained 4 grams of nickels per second with no evidence of iron, a phenomenon unheard of in comets. I'll just pretend I understood what any of that means. Even if just a boring comet, we should learn a lot from this object entering our solar system.
It's not a normal thing.
Not a normal thing. So for one thing, there was a glow that looks like an extended feature. And everyone said, oh, that's a tail. That's the signature of a comet.
Right.
And I said, wait a minute, it's pointing towards the sun. It's not pointing away from the sun. Mm-hmm. And I calculated if you were to correct for that, this would be a feature that is 10 times longer than it is wide. And that means it's like a jet. So the object had a jet in front of it towards the sun. The question is why?
Isn't it meant to come its nearest to the sun any day now? Perhaps even today? Let me know about that.
My point is, this is a blind date of interstellar proportions.
So that is Avi Loeb, the scientist who's theorizing this could be an alien object and who has brought attention to this. He's just been on Rogan in the last day or so. A message from former USAF flight surgeon and chief of aerospace medicine at Cape Canaveral regarding 3i Atlas.
When we study the 3i Atlas, we're seeing the same kind of nickel alloys that our spacecraft would give off if they were entering the solar system of some distant star and an intelligent life form there was monitoring our spacecraft. They would see the same kind of nickel alloys being given off by our Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 spacecraft.
Again, that issue with the alloys which people claim are artificial.
The only place where we found before much more nickel than iron is in alloys that we produce industrially. For example, for aerospace applications. Nickel alloys have a lot of nickel, no iron. So maybe the skin of this object is industrially produced. That was my suggestion. But
And there's another issue where it's not behaving how people thought it would in relation to solar plasma.
The interstellar object 3I Atlas, contrary to scientists' predictions, survived a collision with one of the most powerful solar plasma ejections of this cycle. So this is another thing that doesn't make any sense.
I mean, it's fascinating and I'm open-minded to it being an alien craft. Obviously, 3I Atlas passed perihelion and nothing happened. Normally this is the moment when comets put on their most dramatic show as solar heat strikes their icy cores, ice sublimate, gas vents erupt and twin tails, one of dust, one of charged ions, stretch for millions of kilometers. It's a moment of chaos, light and transformation, but not this time. Nothing happened. No bright flare, no visible outgassing, no tail, just a faint, stable trajectory as if it ignored the sun entirely. Is there room in your bunker, Zuckerberg? He even says that he theorizes it chose its path to be near to planets so it could probe them.
And it's moving in a retrograde trajectory opposite to the motion of the planets, which is ideal for it to release mini probes that will get into the planets. It gets close to Mars, it gets close to Jupiter, it goes on the opposite side of the sun, relative to Earth, when it's closest to the sun, and that's the time when a spacecraft could do a maneuver to take advantage of the sun's gravitational assist. I had one sentence at the end of the paper saying, maybe the trajectory was designed. And the editor said, no, the paper will not get published unless you remove that sentence.
We will find out pretty soon. Closing at an actual haunted house be like... Places not to work, haunted house, and McDonald's. If you are screaming at a McDonald's employee, rethink how you're living your life.
So Rivian likes to tell you whenever you got people around you and everything, right? It's pretty awesome. It's really cool. Except for in spooky season and you're in the middle of nowhere. Like, look. You guys are seeing this, right?
I've seen clips like this before. My advice is lock your doors. Good doggy. I thought it was a hoax using a dog statue until it blinked, and it hardly blinked. And I can't be the only one thinking demonic dog. Sit. Sit. Please? This has been the James Linker Experience. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon.